everyone, this is Purple Ninja Link, and welcome back to more Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Last time we beat the game. This time, we're gonna do it again, hopefully. Yeah, I've been kind of trying to avoid the point, but there's a second playable character in the game. And also, I can go to stage select real quick. There's a whole other set of stages if we choose a different exit out of stage 1. So, I'm gonna go with the second set of levels with Maria. She was the girl that we saved in the second level the first time through. And she plays a little differently than Richter. We're gonna go ahead and get started. This is not right. Okay, well. I guess I could have just, like, home menu reset. But at least I can demonstrate that her game over screen is much goofier looking. Instead of skulls and angry letters, it's little alphabet magnets and flowers. Okay, so actually, I guess we can't play the prologue with Maria. But now here we are. So, Maria can't backflip, but she can double jump. I'm fairly certain she jumps a little higher than Richter already, and also her attack isn't quite as powerful by default, but it can hit really fast. Unlike Richter's sub-weapons, she's got a bunch of various animal friends. Like cats. Let's see. Let me also double check. It looks like I can't check this here. I think Maria does take more damage than Richter. Here we have a plant that makes horrifying noises. Let's see. Yeah, we can do that. It requires fighting move combos though, and I'm not good at those. But with that taken care of, we have fallen off a cliff. We have a turtle. The turtle massively increases our defense, but we move really slowly. I think I'm gonna go with this dragon. That, we are out on this bridge, and in the distance, snack. The sea serpent isn't too bad. Coils around, shoots water. I missed. Yep, sea serpent's dead. Sea serpent hit me with his final attack. But that's the first level completed. In like 7 minutes. 3 of which I spent talking. But now we're on stage 2 alternate. Which is a bridge. Seemingly, the continuation of that bridge from earlier. I'm gonna get the cats again. I feel like the cats are just a little bit more useful than the dragon as a general rule. Ugh. So, there are a couple different ways to get through this level. You can kind of already tell how incredibly powerful Maria is. That extra bit of movement really helps. And her attacks are also significantly faster than Richter's. Love the turtle, but I really do want the cats. We just fling him to the Shadow Realm? Also, the spiders can leave. And now that I think about it, I'm really not sure what these little candlesticks are suspended on. They're just kind of here. Whoops. So that is where we actually have to go, is down there? But you are supposed to, like, live. You can leave now. Ooh, egg. Yeah, I have to actually make that jump. Alternatively, it's right there. So we do have to fight this guy, who's all sorts of fun. We can use our special attack and we can take him down. We can get an extra life from that, which is good, because I was an idiot and fell in the water a bunch. I am gonna take the dragon again. Ooh. Oh, my internet went out. Good. Okay. Well, since I know I'm still recording, we've got the bone golem. This thing is weird and unsettling. It's got a couple of different forms. We've seen the first two already. I forgot we could stand on top of that form, actually. If I hadn't gotten thrown off, I might have done that flawlessly. If my execution hadn't been flawed, I might not have made any mistakes. But here we are in stage 3 alt, which is a graveyard. We can sink in the quicksand. Don't really want to, though. This is the location of for one thing, a little secret. Got turtle, egg, I don't want the egg, dragon, cat, 1-up, and a heart. We've got a giant terrifying skull thing coming in for reasons. Fortunately, the egg is the most powerful weapon. Oops. Okay, cool, we're back. Okay, cool. I'll refresh YouTube. Okay, cool. I'll get hit. Okay. Right. Oh yeah. I can also slide. But I need to get a game over, I think. Mm-hmm. Because I screwed up. Man, it's unfortunate that I was doing well. You may have noticed there's a secret down there. And I would like to show it. At least we can get this again. At least we can get hit. That's fun. Okay, I think the one I want is here. And also these two. Incoming giant skull thing. Hello. Ugh. Missed with one. Get got. Oh, right. Oh, well, there he goes. Yeah, I really want to come up here. Stop that. While all of the food for Richter is... No. Meat. It is instead various desserts for Maria, as she is a child. However, we come down here, and we can save Terra, who is some sort of nun by the looks of it. And the cutscenes are actually different, depending on what character you're using. Not that that matters that much for us, because we can't understand it. To my knowledge, this cutscene is something along the lines of, "You are a child, what are you doing? I'm saving you, please be careful." I'm good at translating. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping we were actually gonna beat that guy this time. Suppose that requires me to play well. Ah, okay. Oh, good. Okay, so since we dropped one of those, this entrance is now open. You know, I remember that happening at some point. I did not remember at which point. And we are already at another boss. And we have cats. And we have rat. The rat had a dragon. We don't get a dragon, though. Instead, we get to fight a beholder from Final Fantasy. Actually, I suppose technically, beholders are D&D. Ouch. And usually the beholders have, like, a lot of eyes, if memory serves. This one's only got one. The rat ran away, so we don't get a dragon. Quite unfortunate, really. These flames go every... Really, if you know what you're doing, this guy isn't that bad. I mean, really, he's already dead. I mean, he nearly killed me. But that's beside the point, really. Stage clear. And this should send us onwards to Stage 4 alt, which has some really fantastic music, and also frogs. Okay. Frogs are hellspawn and should be avoided at all costs. Oh. Egg. Frogs and birds. Annoying in equal measure. Oh, good grief. Fortunately, my birds are better. Because they can't die and also kill the gosh darn crows. Okay, this point we're actually going to need to do twice. If memory serves. Right. So there was a frog statue at the beginning. There's a frog statue down there. There's a frog right here. Gosh darn George of the Jungle skeletons. And there's another frog statue right here. Rather than going through that door, we're gonna go back to that second frog statue in the middle. Hold up a moment. Oh dear. Leave. This bridge has dropped, and now we can get to this staircase. Fight some fish people. Okay. I'll go ahead and take the dragon. Oh no. Moving platforms scare me. However, down here, we find the other of the two girls that we weren't able to save the first time through. Her name is Iris. She bandages up our wounds, which is rather nice of her. If we had taken damage, we would actually be healed there. Now that we've rescued Iris... That was close. Oops. And head back up. And over here, play on the log flume. When did I get a turtle? Oh well. Don't look a gift turtle in the mouth. It'll hiss at you. And potentially bite your nose. Oh crud. Well, I guess we have to do that part anyway. Fortunately, Iris remains saved. One thing I suppose I could note, I have very little patience when I'm playing as Maria. Here we are back on the log flume. Huh. Maybe I needed to attack that box to get the things out of it. Oops. So there we go. The boatkeeper here is actually a reference to Simon's Quest. And we get another key we can use here to unlock the way into the... Good grief. I forgot how green this is. Well, we've got a turtle. Yeah, I guess the bird's the better of the two here. And here we have far and away the most uncomfortable boss in the game, and also another reference to Simon's Quest. Carmilla. He's dead. So's her friend. The less that can be said about Carmilla, the better. That's stage 4 alt clear. And that leads us to the Hidden Docks, which is actually a secret stage you can't get to until you've beaten Dracula. And it has some sweet death. It has some sweet death. I would like the cats, thank you. It has some sweet music, is what I was gonna say, before I was so rudely interrupted by drowning. Which I suppose would make it difficult to say words. Also, these night guys that have been all over the place here, I'm pretty sure that they never showed up in the other stages. Hi. So there are two ways we can go here. If memory serves, the upper path is combat oriented, while the lower path is death. Anyway, the lower path is more platforming oriented. I have to adjust if I'm going to not land on his spear after. Those guys are way less intimidating when you have birds. However, we now have two of these guys to get through at the same time. Better step a little closer. Thanks. If I get a game over, I'll probably switch to the platforming path. But I'm really hoping I would kill him before he reached me. Not sure why I was hoping that, because he was blatantly almost on top of me anyway. Oh, well, at least we got an extra life. Oh, he does that twice. There we go. The solution was spam special attack all along. And either way, that takes us out to this bridge. Run. Fortunately, that's a checkpoint. You know, it would have made a lot more sense to for Bloody Tears to play in this level. Whoops. Power of cats. And this just straight up drops us in stage 6. So yeah, we are in stage 6 now. So stage 5 alt, while difficult on its own, whoops, doesn't actually have a boss. Yeah, we're back at the part where we fight Shaft here, and his gauntlet of Castlevania 1 bosses. Hey there, giant bat. The thing to really watch for with giant bat is that flame. He's pretty predictable. There was Medusa. Let's see, it's the mummy next, right? Yep. Unfortunately, I am dead. Man, I really wish I'd tried the item crash for the songbook. Oh well. The songbook is really powerful, but really rare for it. I'll probably try out the item crash on the mummy this time. That is dead. I always underestimate how far Medusa's tail can go. But now Medusa's down. Okay, I could see where the item crash would be useful. It wasn't particularly in that instance. Ugh. The creature is still the most threatening part of this boss rush. I think I'm gonna try using a different sub-weapon this time, because the songbook isn't particularly well suited for these boss fights. I mean, the item crash would be best against the bat, and that's just a little bit sad. Darn it, I got hit by the bat. Like I said, it's the flame. At least we got not hit by Medusa at all this time. I wonder if I can slide under the blocks he summons. No. Also, the blocks don't go away when he dies. In case you were wondering. Darn it. The giant bat's just really angry at me for making fun of it. Oh, you didn't jump. Okay, healing. Ugh. Okay, creature's done. Bye. And now we've just got shaft to take care of. And if I die this time, I've still got an extra life. Here goes. So yeah, everything is easier when you're a small child with animal friends. Ugh. Perhaps unsurprisingly, Maria's double jump makes this section significantly easier as well. Sanctuary. Right. Well, good news is I'm inside. Remember how I said I have no patience when I play as Maria? That is very true. The Harpies also really don't have a clue how to deal with the attack pattern of the doves. Also, we can totally just go this way here. Okay. Maria's equivalent to holy water is the turtle. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, gosh darn it. Yeah, so that was another game over. But that's okay. It's fine. The axe for Richter is a cat for Maria. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. Got some health. Darn it, really? Skeleton got hit afterwards. Okay. That health back. I only have 1 life again. Cool. Oh! Didn't expect that to actually work. Apparently you can slide through there. You can also get over here with Maria, which really doesn't accomplish much of anything. Rather than going through all of that, I'm actually just going to come over here. Okay, dragon. And we can jump over here, and we're already back over at the pendulums. Unfortunately, if we go this way to the pendulums, we've got this clown to deal with. And unfortunately, I'm dumb and not good at dealing with that clown. I think what I'm going to do instead... keep this cat. And I'm going to leave that candle with the... I hate this thing. I hate that thing. Okay, we're not going to do that anymore, because that thing kills us, and I hate it. I had a whole plan worked out. The sword still hits you while it's falling. I can't say I'm surprised, but I can say I'm disappointed. Go to some of these guys. Oh, come on. You couldn't let me be happy, could you? Oh well. This, before the bird kills us. And back on we go. But we're back at full health now. And we're back at that checkpoint that I can't seem to get past. The good news about being here and specifically being forced to go the long way is that the long way has another life for us. Maria really doesn't care about your silly walls. What's a boundary? How is it supposed to block me? Also, it's only kind of the long way because I can do that. Right. Only that candle has a sub-weapon. Well, I guess, and the one that would have the holy water. Didn't bother to change the weapon icons for Maria, but that makes sense. It's difficult to see with the dragon there, but I'm pretty sure we've got about 70 hearts. So before I almost inevitably die, yep. If I'd played a little better, I probably wouldn't have died there. But at least I got to see the item crash for the dragon. It does look like Maria might be limited to the turtle or the tiny bird in this particular boss room, because I don't think the turtle can break those blocks. Oh, huh. That's unusual. Well. Okay. Video locked at some point around the battle against Shaft, and it hasn't come back. Let me try a couple of things. Okay, and we are back. Since my computer crashed, I have had to make a sandwich, eat a sandwich, clean up my dinner dishes, and start packing a little bit. I guess it's good that I've been productive, but also my desktop is really slow to boot. So yeah, we're on this boss, and I'm not going back because we've seen those stages before. Fortunately, it didn't crash any earlier. But yeah, we're gonna fight now. I had a feeling that I was going to lose that one, since I spent the first little bit of it being extremely confused as to why my capture card wasn't working. Don't have a solution. Just had to restart. And unfortunately, I couldn't just restart the capture card. I had to restart the entire freaking computer. Because everything is nonsense. Ugh. Darn it! Wyvern does so much damage. Wow, really? You grabbed me out of my item crash so you could kill me. I apologize for the flashing screen. I've never actually used Maria's item crashes before. Hopefully it's a small enough portion of the screen that it's not a huge deal, but that's also probably not how that works. So very least, dead now. For real. And I'm upside down. Which is just fun. So now we're actually here. I would like the dragon, please. The humorous thing is, we're actually in worse shape than we would be if we just died and came back here. So, okay, I probably should have expected that that wouldn't work. Due to the particular nature of Maria's attacks, Dracula's not very difficult. Oh. So yeah, the sad thing is, we went down 5 minutes away from the end of the game. Because Maria is too powerful. So I'm gonna edit that all together in post. Just because leaving this in 3 sections would be asinine. I mean, by the time anyone who's not here currently is watching this, I will have already done that. But it probably won't go up for a little while. I'm gonna be out of town, and I don't have time to edit, export, and upload a video tonight. I mean, I guess we'll see. See how all that works out. How fast it's able to export. So we'll edit it at the very least. Sorry, I shouldn't get up and try to do other things. I'll edit it and try to export it tonight, just so it's all in one piece. But yeah, this has been a little bit of a mess. But now we can watch together and see how much kookier the ending is when you're playing as Maria. Look at all those animal friends. Look at that turtle. Good turtle. Like all turtles. Look at how kooky the credits are. So yeah, Maria is a much more... well, a much easier character to play as than Richter. She's fast, and attacks fast, and both of those are things that most Castlevania protagonists up to this point don't do. Or rather, aren't. So, I mean, it's sort of like how some of the enemies from classic Castlevania games are much easier in the exploration-based games, because they're designed to be difficult for a very deliberate, slow movement style. And Maria doesn't have that. Maria is fast. So, it's not really that anything is different about the enemies. She's just a faster character, and thus able to take care of them more quickly and dodge them better. But yeah, This train wreck has been Rondo of Blood playing as Maria. And if I am correct, back in here. Yep, we now have 100%. We can also see these, some of them. Different technique videos for each of the bosses. But they're way more than I could afford with just the money that we've gained on our little venture here. Also, yeah, by going through the optional path, we don't have to fight death, which is a little silly. So yeah, this has been Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Next week we'll probably start something new. Again, smaller side projects just to fill time while I'm... That's odd. Anyway, just to fill time between now and when I go on hiatus for Christmas. So, look forward to that. If you've watched this long and put up with the technical nonsense, I really want to thank you all for watching. And hope you have a good night. Bye, everyone.